Welcome to One Chemistry. Always do your best. Now, let us see about Maxwell relationships. Maxwell relationships are hard equations in thermodynamics, which is very difficult to memorize. Here I provide simple trick to memorize. Stay tuned for complete information. Let us see what is inside this video. First, we will learn what is thermodynamic square. Then we have some tricks to memorize the square. Then we will see two sets of equation. Then at last we summarize everything we learned. Normally the Maxwell relations are two types, which is set 1 and set 2, which is easy to understand. Let us see one by one. The set 1 is very common, which has the denominator is constant in the other equation. Here I shown from the arrow that one is constant, which is s, which is same thing denominator in the opposite side or right hand side of the equation. So the constants will be the opposite side denominator. The another thing is that if delta s and delta p comes, the negative signs dominates. So you should know denominator opposite side is constant and delta s delta p come together mean negative sign. The second set is easy, where the denominator is equal in that equations. See the delta p, both sides are delta p, both sides are delta s, delta t and delta v. These are the two sets we are going to derive it. At first we will understand the thermodynamic square. The thermodynamic square is nothing but acrostics of the lengthy word, which is good professors have studied under very fine teacher. We will take the first letter in the each word, which is G, P, H, S, U, V, F, T. So this is the thermodynamic square, you should memorize it. Where G is free energy, H is enthalpy, U is internal energy, F is Helmholtz free energy. Where P, S, V, T are variable, where P is pressure, S is entropy, V is volume, T is temperature. So you should memorize the squares to write the equations. We will see the first set here. In first set, as we discussed, denominator is constant side opposite and delta S and delta P comes with negative sign. So how you derive the set 1? Here the arrows are important. We are targeting the arrows to derive the equation. We will see very clearly. You just see the direction of arrows in the each one. We will write top, bottom, right and left. All arrows will come. We will see one by one. The Maxwell relation comes from bottom arrow, where the first arrow comes from T to V. So top to bottom, T to V mean dou T by dou V, and the opposite side will be dou P by dou S. Here P and S come together, so we have to write negative sign. So if we derive the equation, dou T by dou V equals dou P by dou S. So the constant will be on opposite side, which is very easy to write. That is the relation 1. Similarly, for the relation 2, we will take down to upside or bottom to upside, where V is at bottom and T is on top. So V to T, so dou V by dou T. Second is S to P, which is dou S by dou P. So here also S and P come together, so we write as negative T. So dou V by dou T equals dou S by dou P. But the opposite sides will be the constants, so P and T will be the constants here. So second relation is easy like first relation. Let us see the third one, which is left to right, where left starts from T, end with P, so dou T by dou P, and starts with V, end with S, so dou V by dou S. So we write as an equation dou T by dou P equals dou V by dou S. We will write opposite thing as a constant here. So it's straightforward and easy. So the fourth relation is here, which is right to left, where dou p by dou t, and the second one is dou s by dou v. So if we write this dou p by dou t equals dou s by dou v, we exchange the constant to make it each other. So these are the first set of 4 equations. The second set of equations is easy, where the denominator is same on both sides and the constant we will derive very easily. We will see one by one. At the next set of relation, we always take the corner. Here we take the corner as p. So we will write g to p. So dou g by dou p, and we'll start h to p. So same dou h by dou p. Here p is the denominator, so we will write all in terms of p. So dou g by dou p equals dou h by dou p. So here the constants are important, where the starting thing g is connected to t mean we have to write as constant. Similarly the h is connected with s, so which is constant. The same way we can derive all other equations. For the next relation, we take it as t corner, where start from g to t, f to t. So dou g by dou t, dou f by dou t. Here the g attached to p, f attached to v. So the constant is p and v here. So dou g by dou t equals dou f by dou t. The seventh relation is we take the s corner, where start from u to s, so dou u by dou s, and next one is dou h by dou s. So the constant here is u attached to v, h attached to p. So the constants are v and p. So we will write as dou u by dou s constant v equals dou h by dou s as constant p. The next and similar equation, we start with v corner. For the first relation we start with u, so dou u by dou v, and the second relation we start with f, so dou f by dou v. Here the constant is u attached with s, so that is the constant, f attached with t, that is the constant there. So the relationship is dou u by dou v constant s and dou f by dou v constant t. So it's easy. These are all the 8 relations here. Let us summarize what we've seen. If you want, you can take the snapshot of this video. It will be very useful. The first, you should know the thermodynamics square, where good professors have studied under very fine teacher. So you should memorize those square. And you have to write first set of equation, where s and p comes negative and opposite side denominators will be same. There you have to take full square. And the second set of equation, the denominator at bottom is same. The top one derived from the corners there. So there are 2 sets and thermodynamics square. That's all from me today. I hope it was useful. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion, comment below.